Good morning, children. This is English video session for class 6. The book which we are doing now is Honeysuckle. The topic which we are doing is the chapter which we are doing is 6. The name of the topic is Who I Am, page number 90. Sorry, 70. This is English video session for class 6. The book which we are doing now is Honeysuckle. The topic which we are doing is Who I Am, chapter number 6, page number 7070. So we were on that day talking about children taking various options in their mind to have their future in that way. It can be a hobby, it can be a real thought process which is going in your mind so that you would wish to carry it up in the later stages. When I grow up, I want to become a seed collector. We have cotton fields in the village, and every year my father spends a lot of money on buying new seeds to grow our cotton plants. You know that particular profession, the cotton they sell for, then the thread, all these things will be there. My grandfather told me that many years ago he would collect seeds from his own plants. So when the tree is when the cotton is fully grown, then when you're opening it, the seeds are there. So that will be dried and it will be sown for the next year. But but today what happens? We are buying it from the, yes, market, spending lot of money for the market. So what happens? So he says, why should we spend so much money to the seeds? Okay, and we need to every single year. So I want to find out why that is so. I want to learn how to preserve seeds so that we can use them again and not spend money every year. Okay. Rohit now says, if I had a huge amount of money, I would travel and travel. So adventurous travel, learning through travel. That's really very good. When you see nature, when you see the secrets of nature, the ample beauty it gives, the resources it has, it's a beautiful study on its own. Travel, it's a study. Yes. Let's see what Rohit is saying. How many of you love to travel? Yes. How many of you try to travel in plane, train, bus? Some love to travel in cycle, car, a beautiful high-speed motorbike, racer bikes. Some would like to go for a walk, lengthy walks, mountain treks. Yes, these are all each one loves to have in a different way. Travel itself is a different. The every month it is said that the number of people enrolling for the Everests and Himalayas are going on. You have to enroll it in the thing and they undergo a physical test and a small training also. So people love to be a part of it, is it not? Yes. If I had a huge mountain amount of money, I would travel and travel. What would you do? I would travel and travel. I want to see the mountains of New Zealand. What will I do? So, which is the place which is chosen by him? Each one has got a different destination. He wanted to go to want to see the mountains of New Zealand. Okay, so maybe he has seen it in some picture or in some movies or in a documentary, or some friends have told him. So he wants to see the mountains of New Zealand because they looked very beautiful in the magazine picture. I wish I would sail down the Amazon River in South America. His plans are too high, is it not? He doesn't want to sail in ordinary river. He wants to sail the Amazon River in South America. Okay, that's fantastic. How many of you also want to go in for a boating or a sail? Many will be interested. That's really pleasurable, is it not? The happiness which we get. Then, I want to live on the beaches of Lakshadweep and dive down the carol. You know carol, the sea carol, the greenish things. Oh, nice! It will be the sea, the green. They will be found in the beds. Okay, so nice. A n number of things will be there. So beaches of Lakshadweep. His plans are really great, is it not, children? So he wants to see mountains and rivers. A real nature lover? Yes. He want to learn more from the nature. I suppose I should go to Kanak temple in Odisha. Also, where does he want to go? Kanak temple. Old city of Beijing. He wants to see the old city of Beijing in China. Pyramids of Egypt. So he want to learn more. He want to see there more. He want to learn what what is that place, the geography, the climatic condition, the cultural, everything associated. Okay. What I actually enjoy is seeing nature more than the old buildings. So building, okay, people live, we all live in houses, and but what he is interested is more of nature. How many of you are nature lovers here? Yes. Now tell me, what is nature? Seeing nature, enjoying seeing nature. What does it mean? What I actually enjoy is seeing nature. What does it mean? Sunrise, example. Yes. Seeing mountains, seeing water, seeing rain, trees, plants, shrubs. Then river waters, yeah, water beds, aquatic animals, forests, greenery, lots of trees. There is no end to the nature. And is there anyone who will not love nature? I don't think so. So we all love nature so much, is it not? Yeah. So the next one was Subjit. What makes me angry, very angry, is when people don't believe me when I'm telling the truth. Most of the time, children are said, but whenever children tell something, they are said as don't lies. They are considered it as lies. Okay. So, for example, if I tell my teacher that I couldn't do my homework because Ravi borrowed my notebook and forgot to return it. So, very common things, children, when they say that, it's a very common thing. So, the teacher thinks it only as because the children gives this as excuses. Most of the time, these are the excuses. He took my note, I left it in the house, I forgot, I was not well, my stomach pain, I had fever, I had headache, I wrote and kept it in the home. So, see, some of the very common things that children tell to escape from the not doing the homework. So, in reality, It was true that Sarabjit has given his notebook and he has not given it back. But what happens is the teacher is not ready to believe it's always there. Yes, the teacher is not ready to believe it. So he says that um, the teacher doesn't believe. Why should she do like this? I couldn't do my homework because Ravi borrowed my book and forgot to return. He did not return. The fault lies in him, but I am being troubled. Or I tell me that my parents that it was not me but my little brother who started the fight. So fighting, the brother sister fight in the house, very common. In your house, it's there. I don't think it will not. If it is not there, then it's something different. Every house, it's in some form or the other. And love, affection, everything. Apart from that, fight also will be there. Loving, affection, sharing, everything is there. Along with that, what is there? Fight will also be there. It's very difficult to be without fight. So parents always want the children who initiated the fight. Why did you start the fight? So, though it is the younger brother who initiated the fight, they don't think that it is him. They always tend to find out that it was me who fought. Do you also have this sort of an experience, children? Yes? Now read subject till this fast, loud reading. Yes? So when somebody is not believing when you are saying the truth, it's very difficult. Is it not? Truth, when you say that it has to be believed, but there are some moments when it will not be believed, and what can be done at that time? Anger. What is it? That Sarabjit. What is what? That is what Sarabjit says. Or if I tell my teacher that I really did study for the test, even I had got bad marks. So study well. Did you study well for the exam? Yes, I did. But how did you study? That is a different issue. Have you taken the enough pains to make things right and see, checked then and there, repeatedly revision? There are many things connected with studies, is it not? Teachers do get angry when you don't score good marks, when you are not answering the questions well. But what happens? It's because you say that you have studied, but what happens? You have to study in such a manner that you don't forget it. Forgetting is part of it. When you don't put a lot of effort, you definitely children forget. Is it not? Yes. You all face this? Very good. So you have to how the learning has different quarters. Just like that, we cannot memorize things. We have to undergo certain process and repeated learning, loud reading, writing. Okay, it's not easy, is it not? So he also gets the teacher shouts at him because he does not study. He does not get good marks means the teacher scolds him. They will look at me as if I'm telling lies. So telling lies. The look on their faces really angers me. But you know, Sarabjit is a wonderful fellow. He knows how to not to show his anger when he is angry. He knows how to control his anger. Okay. Sometimes I have to look down at my shoes and count to 10 so that I do not show that I am angry. Okay. So let's see. They all look at me as if they think I am telling the lies. The look on their faces really angers me. Sometimes I have to look down at my shoes and count to 10 so that I do not show that I am angry. Okay, so he has got a wonderful way of controlling his anger. He looks into the shoes and counts from 1 to 10. So by the time his anger goes and he's not short tempered, he doesn't shout at anybody. Okay, very nice aspect which he has learned. The next person whom we have seeing is Dolma. Dolma is, when I grow up, I'm going to be the Prime Minister of India. People always laugh when I but I'm sure that I will do it. Okay. Everyone in my class asks me what to do when they have a problem, and my teacher always trusts me when something needs to be done in the school. I want to make things better for everyone. I want us to have good hospitals, good roads and schools. So, what is a prime ministership or being a politician or being an MP, doing good for the people, doing great things to facilitate the people, things really how to do everyone, how to make things easy for everybody. That is the purpose of the state and the central, so that there is no difficulty for people to this one. For some, so there are some places where there are no good schools, they have to walk for kilometers. So those places schools need to come, and there may not be have giving good drinking water facility. They go all the way to distant places to collect water. Yes, these things are very common, and in villages, and there is no particular hospital. It takes a long time to travel to the hospital, and these are the things which people need to have always, the services. Yes, so she says that she wants to be the prime minister, and why people laugh at it, because how can you become it? Is it uh, is it right or wrong, children? Definitely, it's not right to laugh at when a person says so, because the reason for becoming a prime minister, she says, is wonderful. Okay, she wanted to solve problems. Solving problem is something a great matter of fact, a great um thought, is it not? Yes. Like Dolma, I know many of you also wants to enjoy, want to do or love to do service to the people, service to the community, service to the, by getting into some respectable positions like uh, the ministers and the prime ministers and all, and do service to the people and do good things to the people, make things access to the people. Okay, now did you write what are the things, if you become the prime minister, what all would you do? What are the facilities you would ensure to make to the people? Just write it in 2 3 lines and come to the next class. Till this, okay, till that time, goodbye children, bye.